Be out of here early anyway.
Business and more. And best of all, 4 hours of fully subsidised business advice with an accredited SWR 88.9.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. Good evening, Ellie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I had a busy day today. I did my second day of my real estate course, which was pretty cool. I'm tired, but I'm here, and we're going to have a great night tonight. So, welcome to the show, guys. Tell me where you are from for the people online. I stream live across we're on 7 platforms tonight, I think it is, and it's YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Facebook, the iHeartRadio, Omni Studio, and what else is there, Ellie? There's Rumble. So there's quite a few pages that we stream live off when we go live every night, and we're here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 and every Monday night from 8 till 10. And I also will be doing a couple of events coming up on the 22nd of March, which is bless you already. Oh, bless you. Number 3 coming up.
No, we're done it too.
She's done it too. Okay. And we've got a couple of events coming up. They are a beginner's psychic medium course, and that's on the 22nd of March on a Saturday at 10 a.m. Sydney Australian time, as well as on the same day at 2 p.m. We've also got a manifestation course that I run as well. And these are amazing. They help a lot of people, especially the manifestation one. I feel like a lot of people from the last one got a lot of benefit out of it. So if you'd like to join either one of those courses or both those courses, then travel over to the Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page, and you'll see it there. They're on the event section, and any of my shows that you want to go back and watch, especially Facebook said that by July, I think it was maybe the 19th of July, Facebook said that we will have all our shows deleted except for the last 30 days. So if you have had a reading from me and you know what show number it is, I name and number all my shows as a number. So come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and go in there and download your show or download the reading or screen record the reading that I did for you so that you can keep a record of it. I have every single show. I've done 491 shows today. That's 115 shows here at the Sunday night shows, and 492 shows will be tomorrow night. So we're only 8 shows, Ellie, off doing 500 shows. And I'm very excited for that. So it's going to be a really, really nice night. So 115 shows for a Sunday, not bad. And like I said, if you'd like to have a free media reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, because you'll see me there. We're just turning down my phone. We're live across the world. I do this to help people get through some hard times, as well as, I don't use any tarot cards. I'd get direct messages from Spirit. Spirit is my I don't know what, guardian angel, I guess we could call him. He stands right beside me, or right behind me, I should say, and he's quite serious about what he does and the messages that I get. And I also found out, Ellie, that number 7 people in numerology, so my date of birth is the 25th of March, which is coming up this month, so my birthday is this month. And the 27, 2 and 5 is 7, which means that any 7s out there with a number, with a birthday of either 7, 16, because 1 and 6 is 7, or 2 and 5, or 25 and 2 and 5 is 7. Any person out there that has a birthday around that time, those numbers are actually psychic. A lot of people online are saying that people with number 7 are actually really psychic, and I guess that's where I get it from. So I'm also got a background, or I think it's my moon and my ascendant. I can't remember which one's which now. One is in Pisces, which Pisces people are usually quite. Your rising sign. Something like that. Rising moon and rising signs and ascendants. I always get them mixed up because I had it read for me years and years ago, but I didn't pay much attention. But the one of them is a Pisces, and the other one's a Capricorn, and I think one might have been a Gemini. So that Geminis are quite intuitive as well. So there you go. And I've got that Aries side. So the Aries, if you go onto TikTok and you do a hashtag Aries, you'll see that every single post up about an Aries says that you can't try and push any BS past them, because they will pick it up and they will know straight away if you're lying. So I guess it's a combination of everything, huh? So there you go. But let's say good evening to a few people. My iPad, for some reason, we tried to sort it out again tonight, but clearly it just does not want to work. And I tried to delete the Facebook account, or whatever you want to call it, the app, off my page, but off my iPad, sorry. But it clearly won't go off, and I don't know what's going on there. So I'm going to have to get like a 5-year-old to work it out, because they were born with them, weren't they? So... But welcome to the show, guys. Like I said, post up your questions on the main page. Don't give me any other information. Don't give me any numbers. Don't give me any names. I want my spirit to do everything. And like I said, I don't use any tarot cards. This is my desk. Yes, I've got a Betty Boo t-shirt on, or shirt on tonight, which is really cool. I like Betty Boo. And don't give me any information. I always like to have nothing to start with, because I like to actually have spirit do the work and pull in as much energy as he can from the other side. So just to clarify, guys, psychic is past, present, and future, and mediumship is your loved ones coming through on my right, because left brain hemisphere is your conscious mind, which is the logical mind, the mind that's listening to me. And then you have your subconscious mind, which is the mind that the subconscious mind is what does everything in the background. So it keeps your blood flowing, it keeps your heart ticking, keeps you breathing. It makes sure you're ticking along alive all the time. So, but it also talks to the past loved ones on the other side, and that's the mediumship side. I can also do. I have all the clairs as well as all the. I have all the clairs as well as the psychometry as well. So psychometry is when I can grab your pen or a set of keys or a phone or whatever it is, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's got your energy on it or anyone's energy on it, I can pull through the energy straight away as well. So we just want to say good evening to a few people here. Kim Jade, Heidi, Anna Fraser. We've got Michelle Coburn, Wendy Merce-Martin, Dixie King, Jill Polglaze. All these lovely ladies have been with me for almost 492 shows. I think some of them have only missed a couple of shows, but every single week they've been with me for this long-term relationship that we have on air. And it's a beautiful community over on my page, and I just let them run with it. They all know each other now, and if I'm in trouble on air and someone's a troll or anything like that, they go to town for me. I don't have to say anything pretty much. So Jill Polgaze, yes, how is Bob doing? So we need an update on Bob, and I've got a photo of him, and I was waiting to show it tonight because Glennis Lacey, one of my followers here, she's been a long-term follower as well. She sent me a little outfit for Bob, and I'm just trying to find it on my phone. And he's just he's just so cute. Look at that photo. He's just really, really gorgeous. You can see that photo, Ellie? And that's his little shirt. And thanks to Glennis Lacey, there's your photo, Glennis Lacey, of Bob. So my 15-year-old dog that had I think it was kind of like a seizure/stroke, not last Friday, the Friday before, and he's nearly almost totally blind. He brings a lot of joy to my life, and this is him sitting on his blue blanket. He's kind of like camouflaged on his blue little blankie in the kitchen under my feet every 2 seconds of the time I'm walking. So he sits there and watches what I do. But there he is. He's really, really cute. You can see his blind eye. God bless his soul. But he's a little trooper. He survived a pretty bad stroke the other day, and today was just completely different dog, back to normal kind of thing. But I know that he's not 100% because he's 15 and he's almost totally blind. But he's been chasing me up the stairs. He's been, running back and forth, wanting to play. So happy when I come home to see me. He's just, I'm really happy to see him too. And I've just been spending some time with him. And it was really weird at the course today. I was sitting there, and I think I started to daydream for a few seconds, and shows ever. I had a few tears in my eyes because I'm thinking, oh my God, this dog has been with me for so long. He's kind of like part of he is part of the family, and I just don't. I know Ellie just Ellie's microphone's just taken off into a different direction all of a sudden, and like he's part of the family, and I have had people that have been close to me pass away, and one cat years ago that we had that was 19. However, when you have a special pet in your life and it's very unwell, you do your best to try and get them up to scratch. But like I said to the vet, on that Friday when he had the stroke, I actually was bawling my eyes out, thinking, oh my God, I haven't cried for so long. It feels weird because I don't usually cry. I don't have a reason to cry. And I thought, oh my God, this little cutie, I'm not even going to get a chance to say goodbye to him. It was very sad. And then all of a sudden the vet came out and threw up his hand and said, this is a miracle. I can't believe he's actually walking. And it was just so bizarre because I actually thought he was a goner that day. But yes, he's doing fine at the moment. And I've just got him on antibiotics as well as some more prednisone for him. So he'll be fine. And not putting it out there. And now I just want to say too, I made a post up on my page the other day, and I want people to I know they're not wishing my dog away, but I put a post up on my page, and it was to all the people out there that have a pet that they've lost their pet. But people went to town with saying sorry to me that my dog had passed away, and he didn't pass away. And I was totally shocked as I was at work. And when I got home, I thought I'd go to my page and have a look and see what's going on there. And I was totally shocked with everybody, sending me condolences, people calling me, people sending me private messages. And I think, my God, I'm saying to myself, that wasn't a message of that he's passed away. He hasn't gone yet. Stop saying that. Don't manifest it for me, for God's sake. And I think people need to just read just get used to not reading into things, and also just reading what people write on their page, or just reading anything properly, because if that was someone living, like a person, that would have been horrible for that whole family, so don't do that to people, guys. It was really upsetting for me, and I have to call it right now because I want to put a stop to it, because people need to learn the lesson of not doing assumptions and not doing opinions. And that's one thing that I do with my readings and every single reading, is that I rely 100% on spirit. I do not put assumptions in there, and I do not put opinions in there. And that is a true fact, because if I did that, I've already asked spirit not to give me anything, because that's just being opinionated about someone's life, or someone's passing over, or someone's situation. That's just wrong on all levels. And that's where some mediums go wrong as well. Some other mediums go wrong, and they put their opinions and their assumptions in there, and they totally get it wrong. And that's why we, as a real medium, get all the skeptics out there, and the skeptics come along and think that we're not a real deal when we are. And that's why I've done radio, and I've done, like I said, 492 shows tomorrow night. We're nearly on our 500th show. And this is why I do it, because I got tired of the fakes out there. I got tired of the people putting the opinions and assumptions in place of a real message from spirit, because they don't trust their spirit when they're doing a reading. And I'm talking about mediums or psychics, doesn't matter. And that's why I do this professionally, online, live. There's no recording here. Only when you do a playback on my page, you'll see the playbacks on my page. That's it. There's nothing recorded here. So that's one thing that upset me on Friday, was people are assuming that my dog was already dead when he wasn't dead. So please don't assume, guys. Just always double check, and check your authors, check what's going on, reread things if it doesn't make sense. And, I had people messaging me. I can't tell you how many messages I had when I got home from work. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, I've had my little rant now, Ellie. We'll say good evening to a few people. Okay, let's go. So if you've got a question, just post up the question on my page on Facebook, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I've got Bev Ridley. Good evening. She said, thank God he's still alive. Yes, well, people need to read things properly, guys. They can't just assume, It's one thing that I would never do when I'm doing my reading, is assume and have an opinion, because if you do that, it'll always end in the opposite direction, because just my spirit, especially my spirit, is so like kind of strict on me, and will it's like he'll change the message on purpose so that I don't get it right. You know what I mean? So I just feel 100% compelled to, even if it sounds crazy to me and I have to say it to my client or the person that I'm reading for, then I say it exactly how Spirit's shown me, not what I'm assuming. You know, if, for example, if he gives me someone running down the street, they might be just going for a jog, or they're getting chased by someone. What's the difference? You know, if I put my opinion in there, it could be, oh, they're getting chased down the street when they're just going for a jog, guys. It's, you know, two different things of, two different ways of looking at things. But if you are new up and coming psychic medium, this is what I teach in my courses, then you'll understand that part of the messages that you get from the other side or your spirit guide is that you always must rely on the message, not what your assumptions or your opinions are. So read things properly, guys. It really upset me on Friday. Anyway, let's keep going. Tana Rodriguez, good evening. She said, good evening. It's been a while. I feel like I feel like since my last reading 2 years ago, lots has changed with me. So let's keep you on the page there, Lovey. You need to stay on the page a little bit longer. So yes, so Michelle Harris, good evening. We've got Rena Leaf, good evening. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. And I love to know the actual country, because I know that we're streaming live across 6 platforms here, which is around the world. I've got one platform that has 368,000 people on that platform. You can't see it here, but it's actually on the platform. Bev Ridley, good evening. Kylie Patterson, Glennis Lacey. I hope so. Glennis, can you tell me if you saw? She's on there now. Do you know, Ellie, if she saw Bob in his outfit that I showed? I'll post up a photo tonight. Maybe she can tell us. Glennis, did you see Bob that I posted up the photo? Oh, well done, Hayley Townsend. Well done. That's amazing. And I've been saying this for 2 years, that you will pass all your exams. And she's just posted up here in capitals, I passed all my classes. Glad I caught you live to tell you. Officially done with the what is it? What's that word? Didactic portion of classes, and now I will be putting all my skills to use in my clinical. Do you believe all my clinical will go well? Now, come on. Is that just like a hypothetical question there, Lovey? Because I've been saying this to you for 2 years, because we've been on this journey with you as well, Hayley. So you've got to have more confidence in yourself, because I find that you put yourself down too much. You don't have that strength to keep yourself going. So keep going, push through, you know. It's all right. It's all right, Wendy Merce Martin. I'm fine. I just have to say this. It's just an example. So let's keep going. Deborah Knight, good evening. Donna Maria Roach, good evening. Bronwyn Swift, good evening. Good dear, lovely friend from Perth. One of my old high school friends from Perth. I was only thinking of you on Friday, because I was going to ask you, Bronwyn, if you could send me some information about like natural stuff for pets and like worming and whatever else, if you've got anything on that, Lovey. So I don't want to, I wanted to see what you had on that, what your thoughts were. Tana Rodriguez, good evening. Sally Lee, good evening. Deborah Knight, Karen Riley. I haven't been on for, Donna Marie Roach said, I haven't been on for a while. Why ask for a reading then? You have to stay on for a while then. Odie Naidu, good evening. Haven't seen you on here for a long time. Dixie Keen, now where are we up to here? Teresa Rivers, evening everyone. I can't watch tonight, but just know John is tuned into the radio. Have the best night. Much love to all. Thank you, Teresa. Teresa is my ghost hunters, or my ghost investigators, paranormal investigators. We did a ghost, Ellie and I went out on, when was it? A couple of weeks ago now, 2 weeks ago on a Saturday night, and we got a little bit spooked. Well, Ellie spooked us. She had this huge, she just smiles at me. She just loves it. Never will you live this one down, I'm telling you, because you frighten the life out of me. Can you just picture Ellie sitting about an arm's length from me, and we're all talking to ghosts and listening to ghost talk and everything like that. Literally, seriously listening to the voices of ghosts on this special machine, an SD11 or whatever it's called. And sure as ever, Ellie just lets out this roaring loud sneeze. Michelle Coburn and David Coburn were there. Glennis Lacey was there. Keely Rhodes was there. And Ellie lets out this big, huge sneeze and frightened. I was right next to her and she frightened. I jumped through the roof. Yes, I wasn't expecting that one. Yes, good morning, Odie, but it's actually evening here. Thanks for joining us. So who else have we got here? Let me go down the stream a little bit more. So we've got Miranda Gaderna from Phillip Island in Victoria. Thanks for joining us. Paul Will, good evening. He says, hope you're well. I've been in hospital since Thursday. I would appreciate your insight on my health. Any issues, please? Thank you. Does that mean he's still in hospital? He says, I've been in hospital since. That means he's still in hospital. Oh, Paul, what's going on? Now, first thing I see, Paul, is number 16, 1 and 67 in the month of July. And I also see bloodstream. Bloodstream was straight away. Is it you that gets headaches? Because I feel like I've got pressure here or something's pressurizing me here. What's happened on the head here? It's all in the front of my head. And I said to Ellie when I walked in, I said, I've got a bit of a headache. I feel like something's not right here. But I'm also getting the pain. I feel like there's pain also or inflammation around the respiratory area. Is that correct? They're also saying to me there's been havoc around the place. What's that mean? Around the place. Is that your home or is that the hospital? Because I see both. It's really quite bizarre. And is there 2 times pets around you as well? Or I just saw 2 times pets. What's that mean to you? I'm also getting number 13. 1 and 3 is 4 and the month of April as well. So look forward to April coming up. I feel like, what's this? So today is the 10th. What's today, Ellie? 9th? 9th. Today is the 9th. Give it 2 weeks, which will bring it up to, what would that bring it up to, Ellie? 2 weeks time from now, if we're on the 9th. What's that calendar say? So in 2 weeks time, I feel like you'll definitely be out of hospital, lovey.
23rd.
It's about the 23rd. So 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May as well. So I'm also feeling like what's it called? Like anxiety, but it's pressure on the chest. So whatever's going on, I feel like it's here as well. And did you have an elderly male that was passed over? And I feel like this is a father figure, and had a little bit of a round belly, or is that you? So the belly's there like a beach ball kind of belly. It's round, skinny legs. And also I've got a lot of pain in my left ankle. So I'm not sure who's who in the zoo now because I've got 2 or 3 people here. Left pain in the ankles, like I can't move my left ankle. And I'm also getting number 13. Yeah, I said 13. Definitely 13, 4 or April, lovey. So April, I see you out of hospital. And did you have a limp, or do you have a limp now? Or is that foot? Or who's the one with the foot? Is it the passed over one with the foot, the male? And or is it you with because I see someone just rocking to the side as they're walking. They can't get their balance as well. Balance is like gone. It's not completely gone, but I feel like balance is deficient. I just heard. And yeah, I'll leave it there. I do feel like you're going to be out of the hospital by within about 2 weeks. So look forward to that. They're saying to me, keep your chin up. I know this is hard for you, but keep your chin up because why am I getting this July? I keep getting this July, like Christmas in July. What does this mean to you? We've been through this 100 times. You keep telling me about the child, but I don't know why. I keep seeing Christmas is in July for you, and I've had that every time, and I do remember now. I've had that every time since. So yeah, but I'll leave it there, lovey, and all the best. Hope you're doing well. You know, just smile. Just think of positive things. Put positive thoughts in your head and say, I can't wait till I get out in a week's time, or I can't wait till I get out in 2 weeks' time. You know, so don't push yourself into that realm where you're going to manifest yourself going down and deep and down into the dumps here. And I know all about hospital because I've been in there. I've been in there when I had the cancer, and I've had 4 operations in 6 months, and just for that alone. So I know exactly what hospital's like. I can tell you that. So the more you're up and moving, the more blood flow you have, the better you're going to be. Jennifer Stapleton, good evening. Michelle Harris, good evening. Okay, gosh, we've already done half an hour. United States, Blackfoot, Idaho. Tana Rodriguez, thanks for joining us in Idaho. I don't think we've ever had an Idaho, Ellie, have we? It's called Blackfoot. That's cool. I've never heard of that. Yeah, Odie says, I have not been here for so long. Glad I managed to catch you live now. Yeah, that's cool. Glad to have you on here again. Gosh, it's probably been, 3 or 4 years? I remember that, and I remember your name. I most certainly did. He looks so smart. Thank you so much for sharing Glennis Lacey's with Bob's outfit. So, yeah. Can you please let me know if my son will get his car back? It was stolen whilst he was at work almost 1 week on Tuesday. Oh, I don't like that. I just heard spare parts, Donna. Donna, I just heard, what kind of car was it? Was it dark color? I just heard spare parts, whatever that means. And, I've only ever heard of 2 people get their vehicle back that I've ever known that's had their vehicle stolen. And, yeah, these times are really tough for a lot of people now. And if anyone's stealing anything, and I was listening to the radio on the commercial radio the other day going to work, and they had people calling in anonymous about what they've stolen and why they stole it. And there were so many people that were so, their lives were in shadows, shattered and in tethers because of COVID hitting or something, as dramatic and etc. It was just really hard on them. So they had to go, and some people had lost both jobs, and both partners had lost jobs, and they had 6 kids, and they had to go and do things like that. Not that I'm encouraging it, but seriously, people have got to survive, and that's how they survive, Lovey. And you've got to lock pretty much everything up these days. It's not like the olden days when I was in, I used to live on the northern beaches, and we used to leave all the windows open, leave the house open for the whole day, go to the beach, come home in the school holidays, have dinner and go to bed, and everything was open. It's not the same now. So Hayley Townsend says, you make sense. My confidence is a work in progress. I am hoping to get it better during my rotations. I know it's there somewhere. Yeah, well, you've got everything in place. You just need to get that little bit of confidence in place, Lovey, and then you'll be flying with that. And you're going to do so well with this role because you've tried so hard to get to where you are, and it's just going to pay off. The passion is there, and I see it. It's just going to be amazing for you. But we'll be back shortly. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM. I'm going to grab a drink.
Landmark destination for entertainment, fitness, lifestyle, and accommodation in the Western Sydney region. Whether you're catching up with friends and family or planning a night of romance, find the perfect dish with an abundance of mouth-watering dining choices. Take in a show at the spectacular Sydney Coliseum Theatre. And why not spend the night at the luxurious Novotel Sydney? Welcome home to the heart of Greater Sydney at West HQ. Station sponsor.
Do you want to help your kids get involved in the local community, build self-confidence?
I feel like my hair's a cyclops today. I was watching Married at First Sight, and I got sidetracked and I forgot to do my hair. Did you see Maths, Ellie?
I don't watch it.
Oh, you don't watch it. I was only watching that little bit though. It was fair enough, Ellie.
Work day.
Oh,
School day.
I can't stand it in my face though, so I've got to pull it back.
Rainy day. You can ask, are you okay any day? Because life happens every
I wanted
day.
to see what happened. I like the dinner part because the dinner part is they're always arguing, and I just want to see. I laugh my head off at it though.
Because the conversation could change a life. Learn how to ask at areyouok.org.au.
Oh, Ellie. Don't be so hard on
Music is
me.
one of the most important things in my life, but nothing is more important than life itself. When you drink, then drive. You're risking your life and the lives of everybody on the road. So whenever you're having a few drinks, just plan ahead. Before you head out, arrange a designated driver who won't drink, or make sure you have enough money for a taxi. Remember, friends don't let friends drink drive.
Right. Check us out on Facebook. SWR 88.9.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We're live across the world. We're always live across the world. And we're here on Sunday night. It's from 8 till 10 and Monday nights from 8 till 10 on another radio station. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, you can see us live here in the studio, and it's on my main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So come over to that page. I just had to make my my text a lot bigger. Now I can see it on the Facebook there. Really, look at that. Because I was really struggling. I couldn't see it at all. I'm thinking, oh my God, I seriously got to get my glasses. I've actually had them fixed, but I can't wear them. They make me feel sick. So never mind. Let's keep going. So you got a question posted up here. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. And if I've missed your question, the algorithm goes so fast, but if I've missed your question, then repost it again for me, please. Okay. Let's keep going. Lynette Dorr, good evening. I would love to hear any messages. I want people to start learning as well to say please and thank you, guys. Okay, what have we got here? Someone's just written something up about my hair on here. So let's keep going. Where is it? Okay. Idaho is beautiful. Last time I had a reading, I was working and living in North Dakota, but I'm in my home state now. Tana Rodriguez. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I've got a lot of clients. I've got a lot of private clients. I've got a whole family a couple of whole families of clients that contact me every probably 6 months for a reading, etc. So, and they're all from the States, and they're beautiful people. So, but yeah, what happened, Ellie? You dropped off?
Internet.
Oh, okay, right, wait there. There you go. Had to get Ellie back on air. All right, let's keep going. So we've got here, I'm trying to get to my, oh, what's going on here? Okay. Okay, yeah, thank you, Tana. Tana Rodriguez says, is a general reading possible? Yes, it is. When you say please and thank you, and she has, and she's amazing. So Tana, it doesn't cost money, guys, to say please and thank you. You get so much out of it. I'm onto everyone's tail tonight. I feel like I've just got to crack some whips tonight. I don't know why. So Tana Rodriguez, what do we got for you? I got the 12 straight away. 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March. So this month, big month, I hear. Big. And I also get the number 12. So the number 12, but the December month. So I do feel like that last of December, and I want to push aside the Christmas. I don't like using Christmas and New Year, but pushing aside Christmas is, they're saying Christmas was optional, if that makes sense. What does that mean? Optional. Just trying to write it. Optional. And I also feel like there's something not right with property around you. So is there neighbors to your, like 2 houses up, loud and noisy? Because I see like your property situated, then I see another 2 houses up. So 1 and 2 houses up. I don't understand what this means, but some loudness or screaming or something's not right in the second house up to your right. So if you're looking out the street, and it's to your right, so maybe 2 or 3 houses up. I feel like maybe there's conflict there or something's not right there. I see police around as well. So whatever's going on with that, you need to stay back, okay? So whatever's going on around there. So that's your property. And I just want to show that on the screen. This is your property here. Hang on, wrong one. This is your property here, and I get 1, 2, and 3. So between here, bless you, Ellie. And yeah, and I see the police coming as well. I see like 2 to 3 cars. 2 times 3 cars. And yeah, this is So something's not right. I feel like there's media, there's news, like I see TV, I see people standing outside with the media. I don't understand what that is. I don't even know if this is actually your street, but definitely going to be announced there, maybe shooting or something like that. Shooting or something's not right. Definitely yelling, screaming, gunshots. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that before, but I see it all. And it's like this, it's like police have got the police tape, like taping off the area. Yeah, and there's lots of anxiety around you, Tana. So look at your B1s and your magnesiums and your vitamin Ds and all that. I feel like you're very deficient in that, hence the mild anxiety you got now. But this is going to get a little bit worse as time goes by, just up to about June, okay? Because I feel like there's a few things on your shoulders that's stressing you out. But rest assured, this is all going to stop. This is going to be right up until June, but into July, definitely things are settling down because I see it all going ramping up and then coming down. I also want you to go watch a Secret Full movie. And I say this pretty much every single show. We've done 492 shows tomorrow night. And I pretty much said this 492 million times because I say it about 2 or 3 times a show. But people need to go watch the Secret Full movie because it's got all the laws of attraction in it. And I'm getting the 11 around you, but more anxiety coming through. So 11, 2, or February or November. So November leading into December last year, there was some havoc around there. Something wasn't right around, I feel like this was family. And if this is not you, this is going to be Cherie Henderson or Dixie. I don't think it was Dixie. I feel like it's somewhere around there. Maybe Georgia Verma, somewhere around there. Because I just see police. I see the taping of the like that plastic tape that they have, and they tape off the area, and they've got walkie-talkies, got TV medias there. Media is behind. There's also smoke. So this property one looks like smoke as well. Definitely something's on fire, like even if it's on fire, it looks like fire and smoke. If it hasn't happened, then I think, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I can see fire and smoke. And I've said this before and I've been correct. I don't know where this is though. That's the only problem. I can't get that message. If I had more time, I'd be able to get the message. But because it's your reading, Tana, I have to say it to warn you and not... I can't warn everybody in the world. That's crazy. So, but yeah, I'll leave it there, lovey. But if you've got any validations for any of that, just type in capitals, guys, validation, and Ellie will pick it up from her end and read it out. Any other validations there, Ellie, while I'm on it?
Yeah.
Okay, over to you.
So there was one from Jasmine Robertson. You read for her last week. She said, validation, I appreciate you doing the reading for my daughter, Zara, the other week. Thank you so much. Some of it did make sense when I spoke to her later about it and showed her what you had said. The numbers you had said made so much sense with the dates. She couldn't believe how much you had said and said, thank you so much. Would love to know if you have anything for me tonight.
No, because you had a reading last week. Seriously. Wow. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I was waiting for Ellie to finish. Oh, I had a great experience. I love to talk about good, positive things, and I had a great experience last week. We had one of my followers, Sarah Bollard. She came on my show because I had an issue with my roofing over my balcony, and she sent out her beautiful partner Ellie, and he came out to give me a quote, but he ended up fixing it. So he was the most kindest person ever on earth. And I just wanted to say I'm grateful for what you did for my balcony. And if anybody out there needs to have their roof fixed in Sydney, please contact me so I can actually give you these beautiful people the number, and you can have the most amazing service like I did as well, because this is how businesses or any kind of business operates. It's operating on service, and some people are happy to pay extra money to a company, especially if they have the best service, and I can't fault their service. Like Reese, Sarah, just the most beautiful people ever, and reached out to me and said, we can help you. I said, that's fantastic, thank you. So I'm really grateful, Reese, for what you did for me. And I know it hasn't rained much. It has sprinkled, but I haven't tested the roof yet. So I'd like to see it all working beautifully. And if anyone, like I said, if anyone has a issue with their roof, please let me know and I will forward you the details, because they were beautiful. They're just such nice people. And that's how it should be in business, you know. It's like customer service is everything. If someone's paying you something, you make sure they're happy, because that way we always learnt this when we used to teach. When I used to teach my students, we used to say the win-win situation. So you always win if the customer's happy and you're happy. So you've got to it's got to be that mutual ground, you know, and it can't be just all take, and then your customer's not happy. So, you know, think about it, guys. Everything doesn't just revolve around money. It revolves around amazing customer service, and that's what makes businesses flourish. But I'll leave it there before I go on another rant again. So what else have we got here? Oh, there you go. So I think there's a nice validation from Paul Will there. Ellie, did you get that one?
No.
Okay, I'll read it out. See, Paul Will says, validation, thank you firstly. He said, yes, it's bloodstream. And this is what I wrote. Where is his reading? Bloodstream, there you go, bloodstream. Okay, so he said, yes, it's bloodstream. I have acute cellulitis and the doctors are struggling to find an antibiotic to fight infections. The father figure is my dad with the pot belly. The chaos is my wife being at home alone with our 3 kiddos. The infection is in my leg, and that's why my leg was sore. That is the limp. Thanks again. It's appreciated. If you could just say a prayer, please. 100%, Paul. And Paul's been a long time follower of my page as well, and that's the validation there, guys. That's the validation. So that's, you know, it's incredible how I wanted to know about those 2 pets as well. But definitely there's the belly around his father, and there's an elderly male that's passed, okay? It's just incredible how Spirit gives me this. And this is without tarot cards, guys. So, but also Paul, can you send me, I won't say it on air, but can you send me a private message? Because I've got, I had a thought in my head from Spirit and I want to share it with you, but I can't share it on live radio, if that makes sense. So please message me, because I want to give you something back from Spirit, and I can't say it on air because we have media law that we have to be careful of what we say. So yes, but I do see you out of hospital ASAP, okay? And I've got this thing that I want to tell you. What did she say? It's a farm, Tana. What did she mean by the farm? Did she have a whole? Oh, the property. Okay. Right. Okay, so she'll put it all in one, hopefully. There we go. Just trying to get past everybody here. She says, I'm not sure. That's okay, but things come up. It's like I've done this 1,000 times. Jasmine Robinson's got another validation there for you, Ellie. Oh, is that the one that we just did? We just did that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you. So if you've got a question, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. She says, I'm going into rehab on the 17th and we'll be out in June. Right. So that's what that was. That's the June. Where did I write it? There it is there. There it is right there. So things are shifting gears in June. 100%. So there's the anxiety. But it will be gone. I do see good stuff coming up for you, Tana, but it's up to you, lovey. No one can force you to do anything. No one can force anyone to change their direction or their path. It's up to you. Oh, gosh. Robin Millett, good evening. Hi, Leslie. How are you? Yes, I'm good. The Secret is really good. It's a must watch. Yes, 100% Dixie Keen. So who else have we got here? No, I don't. Donna Maria Roach, I think I've done that reading for you for your son with the car that's been stolen. I just see parts. I just heard spare parts. Keely, good evening. Thanks for joining us. We've got another ghost hunt coming up on the 29th. I think Teresa said 29th of what's that date? Oh, I'll have to have a look later. 29th or the 20, well, not the 29th, the 20, oh, I can't remember. The week before, maybe. So Michelle Godina, she says, I would be extremely grateful to hear any messages from my past loved ones. I had a few beautiful souls pass over and would love to receive any messages, please, and thank you. Okay, let's do that one there. Spirit. So Miranda, what a nice name. Miranda Godina. Now, for some reason, I have to say this right now because the top part, you know where you got your toes and the top part of the bridge of the foot, that's what's giving me a lot of pain right now. So it's on my right foot. So definitely the right foot is giving me pain. I don't know if I'm still with Paul Will or or you at the moment, but I also see swollen legs around you as well. And it looks like fluid retention, or someone's got fluid retention around you. This could be a deficiency in your essential minerals, like the calcium, the magnesium, the potassium, all that stuff. So yeah, 100%. And they're also showing me bloodstream for you as well. Definitely something's not right around the bloodstream. And I feel like your past loved ones worry about you more than you worry about them now. Okay, so they're worried about you with your health. Is that correct? Is there something not right with your health? Because I'm getting the anxiety around you. I do feel like there's deficiencies, but functional medicine doctors, guys, you need to visit them and get your health on track. I do feel dry in the mouth, as if I've got even got cracked lips, etc. I feel like the mouth is quite dry, like dehydrated. I've just gotten rid of the pain in my right foot, but I've actually got pain in my left foot now as well. So what is going on with the feet for you or someone close to you? This is an elderly person as well. Because I see the foot, right, this is on the left foot right here, right between the ball of the foot. They're saying, I just heard Spirit say that the spot where you had all the blisters, Lesley. I went, oh, okay. So that spot, just at the base of the ball of the foot. I'm just getting this bloodstream again, and I see all murky water. Like it's like, and I'm also seeing river, like murky water river as well. Or I don't think it's a lake. I think it's a river. There's this murky water and a bridge. So murky water, and it runs through to a bridge. The bridge is on my left side, so it goes over to another section. It's like an island to an island, but not an island, if that makes sense. I just heard island. I'm also getting 16 around you, 7 in the month of July. They also gave me 14 as well. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So, and 23. So 2 and 3 is 7. Sorry, 23. 2 and 3 is 5. So you got May, yeah, 23. Definitely May. Something around May, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, something like that around May. Definitely May is significant for you. And do you suffer with like itchy nose or hay fever? Itchy nose. It's like you can't stand your hair on your face, or who's the person that can't stand their hair on their face? They're saying like you, Lesley, because I don't like my hair on my face sometimes. Yes, if you've got a validation, then post that up on the main page. Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on the. Pardon me? And in one comment, that's right. Yes, 100%. So it's 4:39 a.m. in the US. And that's Alicia Gabriel. Wow, we are great. Thank you. Hope you are well. Time change here is in the US is 4:39 a.m. Wow. Thanks for joining us, Alicia. That's amazing. Go figure. So we've got Lisa D. Wow, validation there for her. Well, that's not a validation. That's like a prayer. It's beautiful. She says, I am happy, I'm healthy, I am abundantly wealthy, I am strong mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I say this every day as many times as I remember. Now, when you say it, you've got to feel it, lovey. You must feel it. You can't not feel it. Alicia, yes, little Bob is doing, I mentioned him earlier tonight. Little Bob is doing really well, and I'll be posting up his photography photos that I did with him. We've got Georgia Verna, we've got Michelle Coburn, Tazi Lee, good evening. Lorraine Watson, good evening. How wonderful. Reese and Sarah are to repair your balcony was so well. Yeah, Kim Jade. I've been waiting for I waited 12 months, and then it was another 6 months after that. I had a response from the guy that did it in the first place. And then I had to wait another 6 months for him to come out. So I waited 18 months for him to come out, and he still did it wrong. And then, however, Sarah contacted me and said, her partner can help. And Reese is the most beautiful, amazing person that could actually do the work for me. The service was just perfect. I can't fault them, It was just amazing. So, oh my God, electricians and plumbers are so expensive in Victoria. They're expensive everywhere. Trish, they're expensive everywhere. Let's keep going. Tana Rodriguez, did you see that post about the shooting?
Yeah.
That's what I just said. Listen, oh my gosh.
So Tana said there was a shooting up the road from my house this time last summer, and yes, it was 2 houses away, and I've been having horrible anxiety, and yes, my ex-boyfriend threatened to burn the house down with me in it, but he was arrested last Monday. But I do worry about one of his friends or women he was cheating on me with doing something to me, but I will be going to treatment on next Monday, the 17th.
Wow. 100%. And I do see the flames, Lovey. I did see the flames, but if we can stop that, I don't know how you stop that. Honestly, I did see flames and I did see smoke, but I was hoping that it wasn't going to be in your house. But I seen it in this house here, number 2 and 3 house. So I don't know what happened there. So, and I saw the police. There was police. There was TV. There was definitely media there as well, Lovey. Thank you for that validation. I mean, how would I get that if that's not a message from Spirit? But Tana, you've got to do this for yourself. Whatever's going on in your life is not the end of the world, Lovey. It's you that has to change things, and you can't. You won't change things with having people tell you that. I get it. But it's up to you to do that. It's your responsibility for your life. It's not anybody's responsibility, no matter what's happened. But going forward, I do see smiles on your face, and I do see things shifting gears around June, and that's it. It's like you've flipped over a new leaf. You'll be back on here with us, because I know that you'll come back after all that, after what I've just said, and you'll be back on here telling us you've changed gears, okay? So by the time you get out of wherever you're going with the rehab, by the time you get back here in June, then you're going to be telling us different things about how you've changed your life. And I want to hear it too, because it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be really nice, because you need that, Lovey. So I'll leave it there. Okay, and we'll be back. If we got to know, okay, we're not yet. I thought I was ahead of myself then for a second. Thank you. So, what else have we got here? If you've got a question, then post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So Sarah Lee, she says, my dog Millie passed away on Tuesday. Do you think my dad has her in the spirit world? Yes, Lovey. They always do. They had the most amazing bond, and I hope she is with him. Thank you, hon. I appreciate you. You're welcome. And of course they do. Even when our pets go to the other side, they will always be with their, if they had a great relationship on this side, then they will always be with them on the other side. There's no guarantee. I can't prove that, but 100% I know from my spiritual end that Spirit always shows me them on the other side, happy and out of pain. And that's what you want. You don't want any living person or any living animal in pain when they go to the other side, and they never go in pain. Miranda Godina, she said, yes, my legs are a little sore lately. And that's what I said about her legs. So where's her legs? Can you just put it all into one? I said swollen legs, actually. One validation there for us, Miranda. She said, other than that, I think I'm okay. Fair enough. So who else have we got here? So send your questions to the main page on Facebook, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Yeah, you're welcome there, Donna Maria. She said, thank you so much for letting me know about my son's car. I do feel like it's spare parts, Lovey. That was the first thing I heard from Spirit when I read your question out about his car. So never mind. Yes. It might not be for you there, Miranda. It might be someone around you, lovey. So you haven't been on my shows long enough to know how I operate. I feel like this could be just around you, but it will come up. Bev Jenkins, good evening. Andrea Hayden, good evening. LJ Smith, hi there. My name is Hope. What do you see for me, please, and thank you. It's Hope, LJ Smith. Okay, let's have a look here. Hope, what does Spirit get for you? And then we'll go to a break. Hope. They're saying to me, hope is with faith, if that makes sense. So maybe there's not enough faith at the moment, or maybe there's not enough moments of times where you trust things around you, and I don't blame you, because things are getting harder to trust things. As we get older, we find that the trust is broken a lot with people. And I'm getting 18 around you, 9 in the month September. So I feel like there's birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around September. They also give me really bad pain in the back of my neck just then. Feels like I've had like either really poor posture or something's not right with my neck. Like the protruding forward or something's not right. It's like you have to push it back a bit. And I'm also getting anxiety around you as well. So shifting gears is the best thing for you at the moment. Shifting gears. And what I mean by that is to change, like you have to shift it up, because sometimes I feel like that you are too complacent in the spot, if that makes sense. So complacency is not getting you anywhere. So, and we need to get you going, because if you don't get going, you're going to miss your opportunities this year. And it's like you're not hungry enough to go out there and get things, if that makes sense as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're too complacent. You're sitting on a rock, like Charlotte's Web sitting on a rock. Just sitting there, just what's that saying? Eating its curves and waves, like eating food. Sitting there just watching life go by, but it'll be nice for you to shift some gears so that you can actually keep going. And I also get the number 17 around you and 13. So 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April, and I've also got 8 in August for you. October just came out, so I don't know what that one means. Oh, you got a lot of numbers, and I feel like this is just like, sometimes it gets under your skin, a few comments from people. I don't know why they're doing this, but it's because I feel like you're maybe too soft. You don't speak up. You don't have that what is the word, like not the experience, but the ability to actually say something back straight away. It's like, whatever, you just like, you just flop it off, which is a good thing too, because if you keep talking back to some people, they will give you more heartache. Sometimes it's better just to ignore, and I'm hearing no response is a good response, and you can hear my voice changing, and I feel like someone around you's had issues with the throat, or someone's had something not right with the throat, like either the S word and you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, something. I feel like someone's had issues around the throat and can't breathe. No breath. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. But you can hear my voice changing. But anyways, we'll be back shortly. You're listening to SWR 89.9 FM. That was loud. Whoa. There goes my headset.
Then you need to become a member of the Liverpool Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Try and hang it up there. Oh dear.
Right in your own backyard. Liverpool Chamber membership is a fantastic opportunity to get involved.
Miranda Godina said, yes, itchy nose, and yes, my hair irritates me. Oh, that's what I said. That's funny. Have you got that validation, Ellie?
Yeah. A tough time doesn't excuse
Okay.
behaviour at home. Even in crisis, there's no place for domestic or family violence. If you, your family, or community is affected, help is available online and by phone 24/7. For free, confidential advice, support, and counselling for everyone, contact 1-800-RESPECT. There's no place for domestic or family violence. Help is here. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
Blacktown has its own truly local newspaper. The Blacktown News covers the stories that impact our local community. From business to culture, sport and events, written by experienced local journalists.
Sarah, see, my timing is impeccable about the roof. And I didn't say it earlier because I just didn't feel like it. 10 seconds. Wow. I didn't say it earlier about the roof because I didn't feel it. I didn't feel you on. How funny is that? Wow. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. And I just got a message on my Facebook Live here that Sarah Boland, she says, "Hi everyone, that's so funny. I was just jumping on and you were halfway through talking about your roof. I hope it's held up in this weather." Well, it's held up, but I haven't had a lot of rain to even tell if it's actually really worked. But yeah, I'm sure that it would have worked because Reese was so good. But this is the lady, guys, that you need to contact if you have an issue with your roof in Sydney. So thank you for that, and I really appreciate it. You might have to go back and watch the beginning of the show to see what I said, or probably about half an hour ago. Thank you very much. I appreciate you very much. Tana Rodriguez, you're welcome there, lovey. Who else have we got here? So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. We are live across the world. I do this because I'm a real international psychic medium. I don't like the fact that there's a lot of fakes out there just taking people's money and ripping them off and, telling them something. I mean, I remember doing a private reading for a young lady. I think she was about 24. It's going back about 3 or 4 years ago now. And sure as ever, she was with her sweetheart partner from when she was at school, in high school. And the fake medium that she went to charged her $350 for 2 sentences in an email. That was her reading, and I couldn't believe it. And told her that she will never have kids and that they will never last. And that was the 2 sentences that she got for the $350. And that young girl was so devastated. And that's what, it puts the hair up on my back, when people fakes like that out there just ripping people off. And so that's when I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to continue doing the live shows. This is live. I don't use any tarot cards. I need to stress that because I don't even know how to use a tarot card. And I just have direct messages from spirit. And then I look to my right all the time because that's where I see spirit. So for me, it's like you're in an airplane and the airplane is in the air and it's in automatic mode and you're in the cabin and you're in the back, not in the cabin. The pilot's in the cabin and the pilot's got the plane and you're pretty much relying on somebody to run that plane. And when you land, you've grounded yourself on the earth and then you get your feet and you know where you're going. But when I'm in flight with spirit, I call it in flight with spirit, I go underwater. It's like me going underwater and I've got like an oxygen tank on and I can't hear anything outside of the messages that I'm getting from spirit. And it feels like I'm very at peace. I feel very relaxed when I do this. And a lot of people ask me, oh, that must be exhausting. I say, well, it isn't because I don't feel exhausted. I get tired from work and from, running around and doing what I have to do in normal life. I said, but we'll be going to the gym. I said, but I don't feel exhausted after I leave a show. I just, switch off straight away in my head and then I'm out the door and then we're home. So that's what happens for me. But I don't like the fact that people get, out there and make us real mediums into something where people can be skeptical about our ability, because I do have an ability. I have a gift and I share it with everyone around the world because I was given a gift to share, not to rip people off with. And that's how I see it. That's why I don't ask people to tell me everything, because I don't want to know, because that way I can get direct messages from spirit. So any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
Yes.
Okay.
There was one from Sally Lee. She said, "Thank you, Lesley. It's nice to hear Dad will be with my beautiful Millie dog. I miss them both so much, but happy they are with each other."
Oh, they're always together. It's amazing what happens on the other side, lovey. So is that it, Ellie?
Yeah.
Yep. So Andrew Andre Vade, V-A-D-E. Hi, new on here from Canada. Thanks for joining us. May I please know when you see me moving to the States, Massachusetts to begin with, and then California? I'm wondering if James, who has proposed to me, so you tell me too much information. You give me a novel, lovey. I don't want a novel. So I'm just going to go, I'm not even going to read the rest. I'm just going to go with the first bit because I want to know from Spirit, what do I get? So what was the question? Where is it now? May I please know when you see me moving to the States? That's all I want to know. So she's got Massachusetts to begin with and then to California. So to the States. Why I feel like this is going to be in August / into September. And I'm getting 3 to 4 months potentially in one or the other. I don't know which one's which now, but I'm getting whatever's on the north side is going to be 3 to 4 months. So I have no idea of that jurisdiction for you over there because I studied history at school and I have no clue about geography. So yes. So yeah, I feel like you have, like I've just read the rest of your question. I'm wondering if James, who has proposed to me a while back, is trustworthy and is sincere about his love for me and in us getting wed, and if he is truly innocent to, well, Lovey, if you're to do with his legal matter, Lovey, if you're asking me questions about that, that means you already have some kind of inclination about what's going on there. So I'm going to leave that there for you. So ditto Angela. So hi Lesley, we'll be getting a house this week with the help of a social worker. Will I be getting a house this week with the help of a social worker or back to my car, please? I cannot stay anywhere anymore where I'm not comfortable and have to just leap into not a comfort zone of safety. Lovey, safety is everything. So 100% safety is everything. Like everything has to be rearranged around safety. So that's really, really important for you. And I get it. I understand that. But sometimes beggars can't be choosers either. Okay. So remember that with the property. So if the property feels safe enough, then stay there for a short term while. If it doesn't, then you can move on. But at least you've got a roof over your head, lovey. Okay. So, but either way, you're going to find something that's going to suit you. And I feel like this is going to be in the next couple of weeks. So if it's not this week, it's going to be next 1 to 2 weeks, I just heard. Yes, and I'll leave it there. There's a validation there from Sarah Lee. Did you get that one, Ellie?
Sally Lee.
Yeah, done it, have we? Okay. So Diane Marie says, she said, I have a reading for my daughter, please. Can I have a reading for my daughter, please? Thank you. Diane. What do we get here? I get 10 around you, and for some reason, I just feel extremely hot. Like I just feel like it's like I got a temperature. And I get the number 10, so October and 1 or January. So has your daughter or someone around you had like the eardrum or the ears burning? Sometimes this is an injury to the eardrum or something's happened to the ear or grommets or something like that. Or they've been like their ears are burning because someone's talking about them. There's that old saying. Do you know what I mean? So ears burning. I'm also getting 16 for you as well, 1 and 67 in the month of July. So look forward to July for your daughter because I do feel like things are going to shift gears. And who's the 2 little children? Little kids. Like they look like either grandchildren or 2 little kids, looks like a boy and a girl. And they're really cute. It's the little girl likes her skirts look like she's got like a white, like a little swing, those little swing around skirt kind of things. Little white skirt. Little boy, and this is an event. It looks like this is an event or a function that they're going to. function, event, and they're all dressed up like a wedding or a function or some form of surprise or something like that. And they're both very excited, like they're just so very excited. Looks like a function or a wedding or something, because the little boy looks like he's dressed up in a little miniature tux or a little suit, and then the girl is dressed up in a little white, like flowing little skirt. She's very cute. They're both really cute. And I'll leave that there. So I hope I haven't spoilt anything. Let's keep going. So where are we up to here? I'm trying to get through my page here. New York, USA, B. Junior Casey. Thanks for joining us. Go figure, New York. I don't think I've had anyone from New York. We've had a few different people. So all can say New York. Another one, Sean Lakawakse. 6:02 a.m. Wow. Thanks for joining us. Sarah Bollish says, absolutely, I had to giggle at the timing. I am so glad we could help you. You're welcome, lovey. Thank you. But isn't it bizarre? Because I knew that I couldn't say anything about the roof until halfway through the show, because I had a feeling that you weren't on. That's why I didn't say it. I must be psychic, Sarah. Let's keep going. So Shayna Paulson, she's from Queensland, Broken Ridge. Also, may I have a mini reading? The love heart. Thank you, Shayna. So I'm getting 18 around you, and 9 in September, and 14. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May as well. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there. And I've also got pain, like where you have your elbow, but it's just kind of around here, like either like carpal tunnel pain or elbow, like the tennis elbow kind of thing. Someone's got some issues, pain around that area. So the right elbow, like tennis elbow, and tennis elbow comes with strain in the what do you call it, little tensor muscles here. So tennis elbow. I'm also getting 11 around you. 1 and 1 is 2, and the month of February and also November. Wow, you got a lot of numbers. And I'm hearing James. Or what's like tennis, or I don't know if I heard tennis or Tennessee. What does that mean to you? Tennis or Tennessee? I missed it. I heard James. I heard tennis or Terrence. I can't remember what it said now. It was either Terrence, Tennessee, or tennis. Something with a T anyway. So yes, good things coming, good times coming up for you, Shayna, and I feel like this is going to be at the end of April. Okay, so look forward to that. Big smiles on your face as well. Now I'm also seeing someone else as well. This is a female, and I feel like there's some form of jealousy or some kind of talking behind the back here. So keep your mouth zipped up, okay? Whatever you're happy about, this person pretends to be happy but it's not happy, okay? So zippity zip. Don't try not to share all your happiness with some people around you, because I just don't feel like they are happy for you. It's kind of like they're making fun of you in the background. So I see it's like when they're talking to you in the front and they turn their head, and then their head is like a different face. Does that make sense? Like they're talking you, smiles in your face. As soon as you turn your head, they turn their head, and it's like, like rolling their eyes up or something. So yeah, I feel like that's not very nice. And I just felt somebody touch my face. I thought it might have been a hair on the actual mic sock, but it's not. It's someone touching my face. Do you feel like someone touches your face all the time and kind of just rubs their hand on your face? I feel like this is a male or someone just like touching you. Male. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations, Miss Ellie?
Not yet.
But yes. What else have we got here? Regan King, good evening, Leslie. Hope you and Ellie and both are dry and safe. We are all living like ducks here on the Gold Coast. Fair enough. Would love a reading to lighten the night. If drawn tonight, please and thank you. Yes, it's really bizarre because as much as the media has drummed up this Gold Coast cyclone, on Friday, when was it? No, Thursday evening, we were told, I think it was Thursday, Ellie, do you remember which day we were told it was going to hit?
It was meant to be Thursday, then they said Friday, and then Saturday.
And I said on
Friday
Thursday, yeah, and I said on Thursday at 5 o'clock in the afternoon to my friends, I had 2 friends over, and I said to them, I'm going to check the Bureau of Meteorology and just check there, and I had nothing there. There was nothing coming on the thing. I couldn't believe it. And I said, there's your answer. It's just this fear-mongering that the media put into everybody about this so-called cyclone. When is it going to hit? So everyone's in fear of this thing. But just check the BOM. BOM doesn't lie, guys. It's live. It's from a satellite. And I'll leave that there as well. Yes. Sometimes we just, some of the things that that I'm seeing on media and all that stuff is like everything is red and yellow, like you've got all the fast food takeaways is red and yellow if they're not red and white, have a think about the colors. They're the lowest vibrations on the chakra. They're all, they never put colors like purple or green or blues because they're the highest vibration. They always want to bring down to the lowest vibration. That's exactly what's happening. So I get that often, Lesley, with the touching lately. There you go, 100% on the face. Oh, maybe that's you that I was picking up on. Byron Lee Cook, hey, it's Byron I'm finally seeing you in the AM, so if I can get a mini reading, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Byron. In the AM, BY. So I think the time's changed for some people around the world because of the daylight saving. So what do we got here? I've got 11 for you. I really have like dry mouth. I feel like there's not enough fluid or liquid because I feel like my lips are just really, really dry. So I get 11 in November, 2 or February, Byron. They're also saying to me, like, I feel like I'm sweating with you. So what's the sweating? Like it's hard work or hard training or something with you? Or do you need to go do a workout or some form of sweating because it will help with the anxiety that you have up here. So anybody that's suffering with anything that's, full moon moments or anything like that, guys, when the full moon's out, people have more emotions for some reason. I don't understand it still, even though I used to teach it. But, when the full moon's out, there's a lot of communication breakdown. People get emotional. People are so sensitive. And I just go, yeah, whatever, and I actually track the full moon. I've said this for years on my watch because when I used to do personal training, and there it is right there in the bottom right hand corner, and we're 3/4 of a way in on a full moon, guys. So brace yourself for the next couple of days until it hits fully. But I do feel like this year's going to be quite nice for you, Byron. So they're saying to me dollars will be coming in, and I feel like this is going to be the July. I wrote July, but I feel like this is going to be June into July, lovey. So look forward to that, and just show me little dollar signs running through. And it's not like you don't want to work, but you find that work is getting harder for you. Is that correct? There's been like a work issue, or is there like a back injury? I just heard back or something with the back because I feel like my back is quite stiff. What is going on around you with work? Because I don't feel like you're 100% happy. Are you looking for something else? Because if you do, then that's going to be the right decision this year, because I feel like you can actually jump ship, if that makes sense. Not literally jump ship, but jumping ship with work. I'm also getting pain on this side of my face as well. So for the right eye. Have you had headaches, or who's the person that's had headaches or something not right with the right eye? Was there a punch to the eye? Was there some damage or some injury or some, accident to the right side of the eye area? I was putting a question mark to that. But I'll leave it there. But look forward to this year. It's going to be a lot different to what the other years have been, because it's kind of like you're getting out of automatic mode, and it's good to see, and this is, if people can understand that, you don't get 10 shots at life, especially this life, you get one shot at it, and you got to make the best of it. So there was a saying that a little old lady said to me once. She said, life's not a rehearsal, it's a real thing. And I don't know why, I just saw that lady, and I saw you with that, Byron. So whatever that means to you, lovey. So get your act together, get going, be motivated, get your life on track. It's not, everything doesn't have to always be fun and games, but you've got to have that yin and yang balance, because I feel like sometimes you want to go to that fun and games, and then you don't have that balance with the other half of it. So Regan King, she makes me laugh. She says, we are like ducks with water all around. It felt like the slowest, laziest cyclone ever. That's what she said. I'm thinking, wow. If you could send me some photos, that'd be great, or some like videos or whatever, that'd be great too. I'd really like to see something like that.
There's no beach left.
There's
on the
no
Gold Coast. All the sand's been
washed away. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So Medina Crystal, she says, hi Lesley, how are you? Yes, we're good, thank you. What have we got here? So Trish, she says, hi angels, it's been a big week. We had her husband's birthday. They've been sober. They have an anniversary of being sober for forever now. They went off grid and swam with the seals, and her husband's got an operation in a couple of days. So good luck for that one there too, hubby. What else have we got here? Hope everyone is well down there. Yes, Regan King, we're all tickety-boo down here. We had a sprinkle of rain. That was about it. I think I heard the rain maybe go a little bit the other night as well. I don't remember. I think I was asleep. Full moon is next Friday, Lesley. Thank you, Glennis. Yeah, so brace yourself for that, guys. Byron, yes, I almost died. I'm on something. What is he saying? I'm on what? What's that mean, Ellie? Right now, but yeah, validation. So, okay, so that would be the pain in the head that I had. Can you type in capitals in one hit, Byron, just to validation, and just put all at once so that Ellie can pick it up? Because if it's all in different spots, then it doesn't make sense to us. So, yeah. Gail Fry, hi Lesley and Ellie, coming in from Colorado, USA. Thanks for joining us. I'm sitting with my fiance, new listener, and I was wondering if you could bless either of us with a message from Spirit. Jesse, could really use it. Thanks in advance. You're welcome, lovey. So Jesse, what have we got here, Jesse? I find that a lot of overseas people from outside of Australia use the name Jesse, and I like that. It's really cool. It reminds me of Jesse, like the cowboys in Indian days. That's what it reminds me of. He's probably laughing now. But I get 18 around you and 9 in the month of September. I also get 14 around you, 5 and May. So a lot of people have had 18, 9 of September and May tonight. But going forward, have you had anything, injury or pain in the left part of the leg, or lower left pain in the leg? Because I'm getting that as well. And do you suffer with anxiety? And I feel like this has been going on for a while. It's like you're anxious about things. Sometimes it gets the better of you. But then I feel like the deep breaths and holding the breath to control it. Control breaths, I'm hearing. And they're showing me a mum, like a mother figure. And this, I'm just going to read for you what I see. And I don't know if this is your mum or this is a lady that you know, but I'm getting a lady with short blonde hair, a bit wavy. She's showing me like looks like either hazel eyes or a pale, it looks like a hazel eyes or a pale green. I can't really tell. They're light colored eyes. But this lady's got blonde hair, blonde wavy hair. It's not. And this lady's an elder lady, and she's showing me, she's going like this. She's getting her hand, she's crossing it, and she's putting her hand, I don't know if you can see me, she's putting her hand to her chest. She's going, yes, finally. She's grabbing the hand, and she's going like this, just blowing kisses. Okay, so lots of blowing kisses. Was this a grandmother figure to you? Because I feel like this lady had issues with the stomach, or either cancer of the stomach or something not right with the stomach. So they're also giving me Oh, I have to take a big breath then because I'm also getting pain underneath my right rib side. I feel like I've had either fractured ribs or broken ribs on the right side. This was due to injury. Have you had anybody that's actually fallen over or lost their? Because I feel like I'm dizzy and I feel like I've fallen over and I've lost my traction. Does that make sense? So this lady was not quite young. She's saying to me that she's saying to me, I had a mind of a young person, but my mind was gone. She's saying to me, mind there, but mind gone. If that makes sense. This won't make sense to some other people, but it'll make sense to you. But I'm also getting number 12 around you as well. 1 and 2 is 3, and the month of March, and also December. So you've got lots of numbers too. And who is like I'm seeing another male close to you. Is this a brother figure? And they're saying to me, it looks like you're like twins, but not twins. If that makes sense. You like it's like you're attached to the hip. Twins. And yeah, and Michael or Mike, Mikhail, I don't know, Michelle. I don't think it's a female. I think this is Michael, Mick. Who's that guy around you, or who's that person around you? Do you know anyone with that name that's close to that you know? And I'll leave it there, but look forward to good things coming up, Jessie. I feel like it's time for change for you as well. So things are shifting gears for you, and it's time for change. It's like you've just kind of like got traction with everything around you, and you feel comfortable, but you're not quite there yet. Does that make sense? So that's because you're becoming more ambitious as you get older, which is really good to see. But I'll leave it there. Thank you. We'll be back shortly. You're listening to SWR 89.9 FM. Is there any other validations, Ellie? Oh, who was that from?
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
Think about it.
Good.
If you give them a little love, they'll give you their heart. They don't care about how much money you make.
I'm going to say good evening to Tony as well, my MS friend. He was quite surprised the other day. Says I'm a special person when I showed him. Where is it? Yeah. So the flowers that he sent me for Valentine's Day, my friend that has got MS, and he sent me some flowers. So I tried to dry it out as much as I could because I'm very sentimental. And I put it with all the other items, like the vase he gave me once, the ribbon from the Christmas before, the flower sits inside the vase, and like with all the cards and the ribbons and everything. I'm very sentimental. But for the people who didn't get a chance to see my little cutie Bobby, there he is, with his little Glennis Lacey outfit on. Little cutie, look how he sits. And he's got the outfit on now too. He's very cute.
Book your free mammogram today by visiting breastscreen.
This is pretty much how small he is. That's my hallway to my bathroom. That's how tiny he is.
Just save your life. A New South Wales government initiative.
Concussion affects
Makes me
thousands
laugh.
of Australians every year. To discover why some recover well and
Little
others don't,
cutie.
the Australian Mild Traumatic Brain Injury Study, AUS-MTBI, is recruiting adults and children with recent concussion. The benefits of contributing to the study include a personalised recovery program and symptom tracker. Download the HeadCheck app, join AUS-MTBI, and complete the study for a chance to win a Visa gift card.
SWR 99.9.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And we're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the SWR 99.9 FM, iHeartRadio, Omni Studio, and I have been doing 115 shows here on a Sunday night, as well as 492 shows tomorrow night. So this is our 91st show tonight. But we've got a couple of validations there, Miss Ellie.
Yeah, there's one from Byron Lee Cook. He said, validation, lots of things going on. I'm diabetic.
Oh,
I fell on a toilet and broke it and ended up in hospital.
Ooh.
Bit my tongue pretty bad. Real bad PTSD from that. Taking any medications, smudging a lot, praying a lot, doing TikToks, not financially stable, not happy with being being overweight. A lot of sadness inside holding on. Thanks.
Geez, Byron. Yes, we've got to get you moving, lovey, so that you can get that weight off, because once you get that weight off, you'll feel so much better. It's just little steps every day, little steps every day. And when you're on heavy medication and it makes you dizzy like that and you fall over, lovey, that's not good either. So we've got to get you better first. And the diabetes is kicking in because your body's in overdrive. Your body is suffering. So, it's like putting sand into a car. It can't function properly, can it? It'll get so far and then it'll, just not go anymore. So we need to get you up on track. And I just showed everybody, for the listeners out there, I just showed everybody on my page, my cutie pie little Bobby that had a stroke a couple of weeks ago, and he's all dressed up in Glennis Lacey's little outfit. And I had him groomed yesterday. I had him have a makeover, Ellie, and his tiny little legs, like seriously, his legs are like two of those pens like together. It's just, he's so skinny, so tiny. Yeah. What else have we got here? So if you've got a question, then post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. What's this? Natalie Crowder, Monroe. You'll want to do it 3 different times. Once, then wait a week, and 2, and then again. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. So did you see the other one from... so Byron said, validation, doctors got me on new meds for my post-traumatic stress disorder, but I'm still alive and looking forward to everything coming to me. Beautiful. That's amazing. So, yeah, we can always overcome these ailments, guys. It's just a matter of doing the right thing by our body. Oh, I've got this itchy nose. I feel like someone's got a feather under my nose and just itching my nose all night. Yes, Glennis Lacey, thank you. Bob says thank you for the outfit. And she says, I love him in that photo, Leslie. That's a frame for the pool room. Yes, 100%. So, Kim Jade, I feel it's an important time to ask you for a reading, please and thank you. 100%, lovey. So let's go. Haven't seen you on here for a long time, Kim. And why do I feel itchy on my face around you? What's going on? Have you walked through a cobweb or something lately? But for some reason, I just feel like my whole face is itchy around you, like I've got an allergy all of a sudden. And what's with the flowers? It's like I see a small... It was International Women's Day yesterday. So happy International Women's Day to you, Ellie, for yesterday and everybody else. But I just see a small bunch of flowers, like a little tiny bunch of flowers, and white. They look like they're white to me, flowers. What does that mean to you? And I'm also getting number 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October. So has October, November, December. October to December, was that a trying time for you? Did you move, or what was with the move, or are you moving again? What's with that? Because I do feel like that things are going to be going a lot better once you move again. I don't know. I know you don't want to hear that, but I do feel like something's not right around the property again where you are. Okay, so I'm also, did I say 18? I also got 18 and 9 and September as well. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around September. And is there someone that has some kind of twitch or blinking, like a blink or stutter or something like that around you, or a lisp, stutter, or blinking, something that's like unusual, like it's like they can't help it. I feel like that they're quite nervous around people. I'm also seeing vehicle as well around you, and it looks like travel with a vehicle. And for some reason, I just cannot shake this itchiness off my face. Travel, definitely moving places. Like it's like it's like you want to move places, but you can't, or it's the other way around, or you can't and you want to. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a double-edged sword at the moment, but rest assured things are definitely going to be changing. We've got the 555 around you, and this is going to be changing May into June, definitely changing. And look forward to it. It's going to be better for you, lovey. It's like I see the face, you know, like when you have the smiley face and you draw it and it's like this, and I see this with you for a while. Okay, but then after this period, after this time, it's like, yep, lessons learned. You know, I'm definitely not going down that track again. I'm going to put the smiles on my face. It's going to be good around there. So I see the opposites. I see the smiling face. I see the smiling face coming up. Smiley face and tears of joy. That's what I'm hearing. Good times. It might not feel like it right now, but look forward to it. It also give me pain in my left foot as well. So be careful there. But I'll leave it there. Any other validations, Miss Ellie?
Gail Fry said, thank you so much for Jesse's reading. He's working on a validation. I know Mike was his dad's name and he suffered from anxiety.
Oh, so it was his dad, was it?
Yeah.
So what did I say? I was talking about the male. Oh, I can't remember everything. Never mind. I wrote down, so sometimes I just scribble and I can't even understand my own writing. Yes, I'm itchy all over me. Oh, good, because that now can take it away from me, Jay. There you go. She just says there, I'm itchy all over me. Well, now I can stop itching. So, wow. But what's going on with the skin? Is it like an allergic reaction, or what is it? As I feel like it's more mainly for me for the hay fever for the head, but I feel like there's like little pink blotches or tiny little pink blotches all over it, like over the skin, if that makes sense. Like mozzie bites, you know, like mozzie bite sizes, if they're not mozzie bites. Thank you so much for Jesse's reading. He's working on validation. Okay, great. Yeah, I think Ellie just read that. Right, I'm catching up here, Ellie. Yes, we've been in a whirlwind of change for the better. It must be. We weren't safe. Okay, that's Kim Jade. I just read for her. There you go. Wow, Kim, keep your head up. You know, like keep going, Kim. I know you're a tough little cookie and a survivor of the fittest, because I remember you from a few years ago having, you know, some tough times. So, but keep going, love. You don't stop in the middle. It's all going to change. And it has to change because you've had enough now. It's like, yep, I'm not going down that path no more. I'm going down the best path for the rest of my life. So it's just going to be a lot nicer for you. Okay. Chelsea Westcott says, hi, it's been over 2 years, unfortunately. I want to thank you for the readings you've done in the past for me. You have made a difference in my life. Thank you, and I'm glad to be back seeing you. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. That's really appreciative. Look at that. It's really nice. I like it when people do that because it makes it worthwhile for me doing this here. Because there's a lot of people that just come on the show, oh, I haven't been here for a while, and then they expect a reading straight away, and then they don't come back on for another 10 years, you know, or whatever it is. So it's about appreciation and following through. But yeah. I don't read readings that don't have any please or thank yous anymore because I just find it, you know, ungrateful to spirit. And spirit, you know, pushes me not to do it anyway. But I'll leave it there. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie? But I think we'll end up going, Ellie, and I want to do a prayer for Paul, who's in hospital, and who was the other person with the legs? It was Paul, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Paul, yeah. Right, let me get this prayer. I have not been prepared for a prayer tonight, or a poem, I should say, but I'm going to go to Wendy Harvey and just check what she's got here for me from a couple of months ago. And this is when I do these prayers, it's really interesting because it's amazing how much it makes sense to some people and how much it doesn't make sense to some people, but then it changes their life. It's really weird how the energy works from my energy and my spirit's energy through to people that need it the most. And that's like when I post up all my, you know, little images on my page that I find, and I go, oh wow, this one's going to be really good for someone today, and I post it up, and it's meant to be just for that person, and it makes sense. But let's look into this one here, and it's called In Spirit We Are Here. And this is for the people that are suffering out there, including Paul Will, who's currently in hospital watching us. And we say good evening. And I know you're going to be out in a couple of weeks, Paul, so get your butt ready to run out of there. You feel you have lost me, but I feel and see your pain. You feel like your life will never be the same. I hold you so gently as you pray. Believe me, I am with you in spirit. In your heart I will stay. I am always there, but be it through a soft breeze or a white cloud high up above. Be it with signs from a butterfly or feathers always sent with love. You will feel my presence even though I am here. I know you are sad as you hold on to your fear. As much as you know I have now physically gone, you will hear me through thoughts or even our own special songs. I have simply left this thing we call earth. Believe me, I feel and I see you even though your heart hurts. Just think of me smiling, no longer in pain. Know in your heart we will meet again. I wish you peace as on you must go. Remember our promise to go with the flow. I will love you dearly as I have always done. We have many happy memories while we have had so much fun. Why do you have this journey? We would often ask. My work here is done, dear. I have fulfilled my task. Be gentle and kind as you let your broken hearts mend. Love and light and blessings to you all is what I will send. And good night, everybody. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM. And this is my last show in this radio station. I will be at home doing home shows from next week. So good evening, everybody. And if anyone wants to join me on the home show, you need to go to the Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air Facebook page. And see you next time. All the best. Cheers. Bye.
SWR 99.9.
Okay, just turn that down for me, Ellie.